you're fast, no matter if you're slow. Ow, ow. The eye of the storm or the cry in the morn. Ow, ow. You're fine for a while, but you start to lose control. He's there in the dark, he's there in my heart. He waits in the wings, he's gotta play a part. Trouble is a friend, yeah, trouble is a friend of mine. Trouble is a friend, but trouble is a foe. Oh, oh. And no matter what I feed him, he always seems to grow. Oh, oh. He sees what I see and he knows what I know. Oh, oh. So don't forget as you ease on down the road. He's there in the dark, he's there in my heart. He waits in the wings, he's gotta play a part. Trouble is
All right, folks, we're back, and now it's the Whiting-Robertsdale Chamber of Commerce show right here on WJOB 1230 AM, 104.7 FM in Hammond, Indiana, and it is always a pleasure to join the Whiting-Robertsdale Chamber of Commerce in talking about things and activities going on in Whiting, Robertsdale, and North Hammond, and we're going to begin with a calendar of events. So let's go right to it, and we're going to talk about Empanada Fest in just a moment, so I'm going to skip over that one, folks, if you don't mind. September 11th is Crime Watch at Calumet College, but the calendar fails to mention that this Thursday over at Emerald Green is the Pause for the Cause, or Cause for the Pause, whatever it is. It's the fundraiser for the Whiting Animal Shelter, and it's $50 a ticket. They're selling them at the door. Please be generous. The proceeds go to support the Whiting Animal Shelter, and if you're a Robertsdale resident, you want to support it too, because a lot of the Robertsdale strays and animals end up at the Whiting Animal Shelter. So please be generous. Don't forget, this Thursday at Emerald Green is the event to raise money for the Whiting Animal Shelter. And then again, September 11th is Crime Watch at Calumet College at 6:30. September 13th is the Whiting-Robertsdale Boat Club beach cleanup, fall beach cleanup, and that starts at 10 o'clock at Walhalla Beach. There is, on the 14th, there are two events. There's the Ice Cream Social from 1 to 3 p.m. at Sacred Heart Church, and also at the same time, starting at 11:30, is the St. John Parish Picnic, which is on Lincoln Avenue right in front of the church and school. So both events will be going on. September 17th is Cruise Night. It's the final cruise night beginning at 5 p.m. in downtown Whiting of the season. And September 18th is the Hammond Job Fair from 11 to 3 p.m. at the Hammond Civic Center. September 19th is Hispanic Heritage Month exhibit opening reception at Calumet College. On September 20th is a hazardous waste collection over at Hammond Public Works, and the Robert the Bruce presentation at the Whiting Public Library. September 25th, Whiting-Robertsdale Historical Society meeting is at noon, and that's at Calumet College. September 26th is the Haunted Hayrides, folks, which run along Walhalla Lakefront Trail from 6 to 10:30 p.m. So again, that's September 26th, and again September 27th. And then on September 27th, we also have the Whiting-Robertsdale Boat Club Kids Fishing Day from 9 to 12 noon at the Hammond Marina. And there is the secondhand Halloween sale at Studio 659, and that runs from 9 until 2 p.m. Coming up in October, of course, Wickedly Whiting is coming up, and a number of other events. But don't forget, beginning this Monday at the Whiting Knights of Columbus at the corner of 119th Street and Atchison Avenue is the return of bingo. And I see, and yes, and I see our guests. Our guests actually are happy to hear it as well. So let me ask our guests to introduce themselves. So please do so. Even though I think most people recognize that voice and know you extremely well for lots of reasons.
Yes, I'm Rebecca Unate Michko, and this is Day. Go ahead, Day.
My name is Dayanara Villarreal.
And go ahead.
And okay, and Rebecca, explain why people know you. You hold multiple hats.
I am a Whiting City Councilwoman for 23, almost 24 years. I own Rebecca's Hair Salon for 35 years now. And I am the founder and a member of the Whiting Hispanic Heritage Organization and president of the Whiting Hispanic Heritage Organization. And our organization runs the Empanada Fest.
And I will also say that Rebecca is a person, she's kind of a go-to person, okay? So I have called Rebecca over the years on countless occasions for countless events, and I need something, and you're always there to help.
Yeah,
and it's
I try.
it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you involved.
Thank you.
You're always willing to help, and I want to thank you for that. I know that I called you even this year during Pierogi Fest, and you were headed to the hospital and to visit somebody, and you're like, "Look, Tom, I'll tell you what. I'll leave you the keys. You can take the keys for my business, and if you need it, you've got it."
Yeah.
And that's people need to know. That's the Rebecca that I know. You're always there for everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. I try.
Thank you. So you and Day are here to talk about the wonderful Empanada Fest, which starts this Saturday.
Saturday.
Tell people all about it.
Okay, well, it's this Saturday from 11 to 10 in our beautiful Whiting Lakefront Park. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's our 4th year. It was very overwhelming. It's, exactly.
I have a little idea about that.
It's a little overwhelming, but it's something to show our Hispanic heritage culture, and we are doing very well with vendors this year. We have 21 food vendors, 21 craft vendors. We have 17 vendors that are selling empanadas alone. So from sweet and savory, a little bit of everything, kind of showing the culture, you name it, from Puerto Rican to Argentinian, a little bit of everything.
All right. Now I'm going to interrupt you because the story of Pierogi Fest is partially the reason why I was involved was because I didn't like pierogies. Okay. But people say, well, empanadas are the Mexican version of pierogies, and I say they're not.
Okay, yeah, they're different.
They're different.
But it just looks alike.
They look alike, but they taste a lot different.
Right, yes.
So I actually, Chris Plemons,
yeah.
No, Chris stopped me 2 years ago, saw me eating an empanada, and he's like, shame on you, and he crosses his fingers, and he's like making a crucifix. He's like, oh my gosh, you need to be, we need an exorcism. He's eating a pierogi. I said, I'm not eating a pierogi. An empanada is not a pierogi.
Yes.
So, yes.
Yes, it's completely different. I think it is.
Very good. Just wanted to clarify that. So, Chris, if you're driving around and you hear, you just heard that, I just wanted to clarify. Okay, I got it. I got it from the founder and president. All right, and from the co-founder and past chairman now of Pierogi Fest. That there's a difference. Anyway,
it's a little bit more of a dumpling. These are a little bit more fried, but yeah, it's a little bit different, and but they do look alike, and it's kind of a little funny that they're both kind of the same thing, and not.
and you said you have how many empanada vendors this year?
17.
17. That's got to be a record, right?
Yes, that is. So a lot of vendors have stepped up and they're selling empanadas, making empanadas, and we have a couple of new vendors coming in, and of course a lot of the faithful who've been with us from day one too. So we're very lucky with that.
And I'm looking, and by the way, I'm actually not just checking on my phone. I'm looking at Empanada Fest on Facebook. You have a site?
We do have an Empanada Fest site, and it's going to get this week. We'll have a lot more information on what to do when you get there. We are going to have more transportation getting into the park this year. We are going to have, of course, Adrian Santos is helping us big time. So we'll have his transportation coming in and out from the beach parking lot, from the football field parking lot, and from the old Mascot, it's BP property. I guess the best way to say it is the Mascot parking lot. So we will have transportation coming from there right into the park. It'll take you right in the center of the fest, and we will also have a bus coming through. Not actually going to the football field lot, but it will go to the beach lot, the front of the beach lot, and from the old mascot. So we will have plenty of transportations and some golf carts taken through.
And I always say, look, if you can, just walk in. It's an easy walk.
It is an easy
walk. Another mode of transportation, of course, is a bicycle.
Oh, yes.
It's a great way to get in and out, and it's a lovely view. You're looking at you're on the shores of Lake Michigan. You get this great view of downtown Chicago, and whether you're concerned about crime in Chicago or not, it's a spectacular view, and it's a one of a kind view.
I just cannot believe the people that come to the fest and say how beautiful this is. I'm like, how have you not checked out this park?
Well,
I haven't even not been here before, and you live so close. It's gorgeous.
And, sometimes
it amazes me.
And sometimes it's really amazing because it's people that actually live in our community who say that. It's like,
right.
Wait a minute, you've lived here all your life and you never really ventured there?
People who are not that far, from right here, Hammond or wherever, you're like, wow. Yes, you got to see our lakefront. It's gorgeous.
So continue.
So,
I think it's a beautiful park. I love Lakefront Park.
So in addition to food, lots of food, right? 17 empanada vendors. How many vendors total?
42.
42 food vendors.
No, 21 food vendors.
21 food vendors.
21 craft vendors.
Okay, 21 food vendors, 17 of which are selling empanadas.
Correct.
And then you've got craft vendors. So you have 42
altogether.
42 altogether.
And then, some resource
vendors.
tents too that will be there.
And then on top of that, there's also entertainment, right?
Yes.
Oh,
so who wants to start?
Day's got the list of
All right,
entertainment.
Day, give us the entertainment. I was trying to read it on Facebook, but my eyes, I don't have my reading glasses.
Yes. So for entertainment, we have Mariachi Sirenas, we have Ballet Folclórico Yolotzin, New Generation, Heavy, Sin Anestesia, Banda La Quebradora, La Sonora Dinamita de Colombia. DJ Chops will play between acts, and our MC is DJ Speaks.
All right, so you've got entertainment, and basically it starts, what time does it start?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock, and it runs until?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, and it's just a one-day festival, correct?
Correct.
So it's just the one day.
Yep.
So,
and some of them, I just want to say really quick, some of the acts are, some of them are going to be pretty big this year. We have actually a Mexican rock band this year. We have our... we have some cumbia music coming, so it's going to be a little bit it's going to be like a little
We're
more
going to cut the grass.
Yeah, it's going to be a dance party.
So there's going to be some variations in music. It's going to be it's just a nice relaxing atmosphere. Again, it's free admission.
Free admission, definitely.
$10 parking needs to be cash. If
Yeah.
you're going to use our parking, has to be cash.
Yes.
Okay, $10 for parking is very reasonable compared to a
And
lot
you
of
get
events.
transportation. We'll have
Yeah.
the golf carts, the buses.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
so if you pay the $10, that includes your
Just wait.
transportation.
Wait. Someone will come by with a golf cart or the buses, either way.
Or I'll come by with my bicycle and they can hang off the back. No,
Right.
no, you're not. You're not. No,
Yes.
no, that you're not doing, folks. But again, it's grown so quickly, and in popularity. And I should point out, I mean, that kind of goes without saying, but one of the things that we've prided ourselves in Whiting-Robertsdale all these years is that all of our events are very safe.
Right.
And so you've got a good police presence out there
Right.
to make sure that it's going to be a safe, enjoyable event.
as well as security.
Yeah, we met with the police department, the fire department. They made a great escape plan. Everything's done. It's so secure. And, of course, Oscar Martinez is one of our good sponsors, and he's going to take care of us with the command center and cameras and everything. So we feel really good about this.
Yeah, there's a lot of planning that goes into the security of these events, as I know firsthand, and we don't always talk about everything that we do for obvious reasons, but it makes it very secure, makes it very nice. Looks like the weather's going to be cooperative
Yeah.
too.
Oh, looks like it's going to be high of 71 or
Yes.
70, so we can't ask for that. A little cooler on the lake at night. People are going to get a nice breeze, so it's good.
We're going to be sweating, dancing anyway.
Well, you want you want that happy medium where it's just warm enough that people want to eat, but not too hot, because if it's too hot, like the one year I remember it was really warm and it was kind of hard. A lot of people don't want to eat when it's real hot, and then you don't want it to be too cold because then they don't want to drink and they don't want to stay, and then they don't stay around for the performances. So it's really a delightful event, and it starts at 11 a.m.
Starts at 11 a.m.
and it runs until
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Yep.
With 17 vendors this year.
Correct.
You shouldn't run out of food. I remember the first year, the biggest problem was the crowds. You ran out of food, just kind of like we did with pierogies.
Ran out of empanadas, but you know that for a fact. That's what happens, and we didn't expect it. Like I said, I wanted to show the culture. I wanted a Hispanic event. I didn't know it was going to be this big, but it wouldn't have happened without the organization. Everybody wanted a little bit more, and then the sponsors were coming in, and so I really would like to mention a couple of sponsors.
Absolutely, go right ahead.
Because I wouldn't have been able to do it. Shoot, I lost it already.
So, well, again, this Saturday, folks, if you're wondering if you just dropped in from another country and you don't know how to find Whiting Lakefront Park, just drive down 119th Street till you run into where the old Mascot Hall of Fame is, and you'll find the parking right there.
Right.
Okay, and then you'll be able to get right into the park.
1500 Park Road.
1500 Park Road, which, okay, most people, I knew the address, and I thought, no, I'm not going to give it out, because nobody from Whiting knows that. I mean, it's like, what's the address of the pavilion in Whiting Park?
1500.
Yes. Nobody.
I do know that. I've had to order some stuff out there. So.
Well, okay, so that's good reason. Well, most people have no idea. So,
but then again, like BP, thank you for them, because they brought some volunteers, and we could use, because the mascot's not ours anymore, so they're letting us use their parking and everything. And of course, they've been a good sponsor.
Sure.
And they have an Hispanic organization. What is their organization called? And that they've been trying to help too, get it more involved, which I didn't even know. And Notre Dame, of course, Credit Union, and
Federal Credit Union,
and Czech Credit Union, they've helped us
Tech
out.
Credit Union,
and then Gabe Herrera. Herrera's been amazing for us.
Gabe Herrera is another one of those people who kind of flies under the radar, does a lot for the community.
You have no idea what he's done for us. Yes.
And he doesn't get enough credit.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't want the credit, and he'll call me on the phone after the show now, and he'll say, "Hey, I heard you were talking about it." You don't have to say anything.
But really, he was like our first Hispanic to own a business in Whiting.
You're right.
Him, and it was me. It was him, because we talk about that all the time.
It was you and him?
Yeah. I was 35 years ago. He was longer than me. Because we were, my cousins, we were working for him when we were in high school. So.
Well, I tell you what, I remember the first time that I had refried beans and I had homemade tacos was like 1967, because a friend of one of my brothers, their family had moved to town on 119th Street, and we went there, and they served up this stuff. Okay, I had no idea what it was. I'm like 7 years old, right? And it's like, wow, these are really good. Okay, and so I remember, and times have changed, but you know what? Gabe Herrera and you are really two of the first Hispanic-owned businesses in Whiting. You're right.
Yeah, my mom, she used to make those tacos for the picnics, the FOP, the church picnics, IC.
Yeah. Especially over at Standard Diamonds.
Yes, Standard
Diamond picnics. Yes, I remember that.
Yep.
And I mean, again, though, it's a celebration. It's another celebration of ethnicities in the Whiting-Robertsdale community, and it's not designed solely for people who are Hispanic heritage by any means.
All are welcome.
Everybody's welcome.
There's a little bit of. There's even going to be pierogies.
All are encouraged to come see the beauty of our culture, the colors, the food. It's not just food. It's the artistry.
The dancers dress so beautifully too. People. everything. It's really nice.
Yeah, I would never make it in your culture because
Yeah.
I don't dance. It's not going to happen. That's not going to
I'm not a great dancer either, but
No, that's-
you could just bounce. It's great.
Yeah, I can't even
Give it a
do
little
that.
bounce.
Yeah, the washing machine doesn't work. Again, it's an exciting event. A lot to do in Whiting-Robertsdale. I just want to mention we're going to come back to Empanada Fest in just a second, but I just want to mention if you have any questions about any of the events that we're talking about, you can always call the Whiting-Robertsdale Chamber of Commerce at 659-0292. 219-659-0292. Whiting-Robertsdale Chamber of Commerce is open 6 days a week, and there's always somebody there that can answer your questions. So let's go back to Empanada Fest.
Okay.
And
I really have to say that this fest would not happen with our organization, with our WHO. It's a Whiting Hispanic Heritage Organization.
who?
Yeah, exactly. So we have been talking about, we have given out scholarships the last 3 years with the profits that we make, or we have a fundraiser. We're going to do a Day of the Dead fundraiser, and
November 10th.
yes, we're trying to grow our organization to give back. Anybody that needs help with, filling out papers. I hate to give this example, but we really didn't get a lot of applications for our scholarships. So we're trying to see if we can do more help, get more people involved. Cal College is helping us out a little bit. We're trying to do a little bit more for the community too. So if anybody sees anything else besides the fest, what else they could help. But we are looking for volunteers still too. If we
have a few slots for beer garden cleanup. You have to be 21 and over.
Yeah.
We have a need for cart drivers. And
Golf cart drivers?
Golf
Yeah.
cart drivers.
I
You
could
need
do
to be
that.
drivers. You need to be licensed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not your bike though.
Right. Not riding on my
Not the
bike.
bike. It has to be the
Yeah.
golf cart. And I believe that's about
Yeah.
our empty slots at this
And it
point.
takes a lot. People don't realize. You
Even-
go to
even
a
2
festival,
hours.
but
Even if it's 2
and they don't
hours.
realize the amount of people that it takes to run a festival.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's
we rely highly on volunteers. It's a teamwork effort from top down.
Yeah, and I mean, this past weekend, and I think you'd mentioned when we were just before we came on the air about Rock and Rail. Okay,
Yeah.
and Rick Rifa. I mean, the immense number of volunteers that it takes to put on that festival, or Pierogi Fest,
Yep.
or Empanada Fest. These are festivals that tens of thousands of people throughout the region and from beyond come to.
Yep.
Right, and folks, it's wonderful that we draw all these people, but when they come and there's a shortage of volunteers, okay, the festival isn't as successful as it should be.
Right.
And so if you're in the area and you can help out, you don't have to be Hispanic.
No.
I mean, look, in fact, I'm going to pick on a friend of ours, Sean Turpin. Okay?
Yeah.
And I said to Sean the other day, I said, what are you doing at Empanada Fest? And he goes, parking cars. But the thing is that there's lots of people who volunteer for festivals, but you need more.
Yes, we
Yes.
do.
You need more.
We
you
do.
know? I mean, just that extra hand in the cleanup, or that extra bartender, that extra person driving a golf cart, or
Or running
parking
an errand.
cars, or running errands, or moving
Yep.
moving things around. I mean, there's all these folks that show up, and you just never know what's going to happen. And so,
Right.
any way that they can get in touch with you if they do want to volunteer.
Oh, definitely.
2 ways.
Go ahead.
There's the QR code that I've been putting on blast in a lot of the social media, different groups, including Griffith Allowed It, Hammond groups. So there's a QR code. You can sign up. You can pick a slot. We are in high needs for more of the evening, like 7 to 9, 30, 5 to 7. Again, specifically with golf carts, we have been very lucky to have a lot. We have a 6-seater. We have 4 4-seaters. And so, yeah.
And if they don't have the QR code, how can they get a hold of
They
you?
can email us at empanadafestvolunteers@gmail.com
EmpanadaFestVolunteers@gmail.com.
Correct.
or text me. My phone number is on there as well.
Day is new this year, and
Yeah.
she has stepped up
Again,
tremendously.
I just encourage
Like-
people to volunteer. It again makes for a more successful festival.
Yes.
It doesn't cause people to get burned out.
Less things that
Yep.
fall through the cracks. and,
Absolutely. So, Well, it's great. That's this weekend. Again, it begins at 11 a.m. It runs till 10 p.m. It's at Whiting Lakefront Park. Easiest way to get there, folks, is just go through downtown Whiting till it ends, and you're going to basically be right at one of the parking lots. You'll be able to get in there. It's $10 cash parking only.
Yes.
And you can also walk into the park, but it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful weekend, beautiful Saturday at Whiting Lakefront Park with Whiting Empanada Fest. And I want to thank you both for being on this morning.
Thank you for having us.
The Whiting-Robertsdale Chamber of Commerce show is part of the Community Programming Initiative here on WJOB. I'd like to point out that it's probably the oldest continuing show from the Community Programming Initiative on the station, and it's the first Wednesday of every month. I'm sure next month we'll be talking about the all the other activities and things that go on, and we'll have Wickedly Whiting representatives to talk about what's going on. That'll be coming up that first weekend of October is what I was trying to think of in downtown Whiting. So, folks, that ends my stint here for the day. Keep it tuned right here to WJOB 1230 FM, 104.7 FM all day, all week. We'll see you next Wednesday morning beginning at 6 a.m. Have a great day.
Thank you.